Hi, I'm Matt Roloff. The Dwarf Athletic Association of America is like the Olympics for little people. My friend, Dr. Len Sawisch, is one of the founders of the DAAA. He recently shared with me some of the reasons why he got involved with starting this organization. Hi, this is Matt Roloff with Little People, Big World. Today I'm speaking with friends of mine that inspire me. We have here Len Sawisch, Dr. Len Sawisch, psychologist, been involved in LPA for many, many years. Thank you for coming, Len.
Hey, my pleasure, Matt.
I've known you for years. I've been inspired by you. I really think, Len, listening to some of your early talk that you used to give in front of the organization helped me not only come to acceptance of who I am, but be proud of who I am.
Actually, I think it was the times that took us both in that direction. You know, we had an opportunity to grow up in really interesting times. When we were kids, we had the black movement, we had the women's movement, we had the anti-war movement, and I remember looking at those movements and saying, I really identify with what those people are going through. I wish that I was black, or I wish I was a woman, or I wish I could be drafted so I could, and it finally dawned on me, you know what? The reason I identify with all those people is I'm having the same experience. You know, that the dwarf experience is exactly the same kind of a thing that blacks are going through, that women are going through. And that's why I feel the sense of empathy. And so part of the Dwarf Athletic Association of America roots lie in the fact that some of us were looking for vehicles to help switch the culture, to help create an identity, an in-your-face, hey, dwarf pride. I'm a dwarf? Yeah, I'm a dwarf. You know what? I'm proud to be a dwarf. It's a shame you're not a dwarf. A little late now.
That's how I feel.
Exactly. And it was because there were other groups of people going through the same kind of a thing that we were able to ride that wave.
Tell me about your involvement in the DAAA. You were one of the founders.
I always told myself, if I could be what a bunch of guys like me,
even playing field,
I would kick some butt. Okay. And so at my first Little People convention, we did some impromptu sports stuff, some stuff in the pool, little stuff on the side,
parking lot.
They kicked my butt, man. And I said, you know what? There isn't a kid in America born with dwarfism who shouldn't have the opportunity to have his butt kicked, just like I did, you know? To have a context where dwarfism was irrelevant, and they could compete purely for the thrill of the sport, and find out where they fell in the pecking order. All of us need that opportunity to be tested, but we need to be given an opportunity to be tested in a context that makes sense for us.
Yeah.
And that's what the Dwarf Athletic Association of America does.
Little People, Big World, visiting with Len Sawisch. Thanks, Len.
My pleasure, man.